Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And this is going to be incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing.
Time to jump back in. This defense, they're in a little bit of dire straits here as they'll come out and see what they can do facing a first and goal at the 4-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And New York set to take the field. They trail 3-0. We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a 1st and goal to go.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Run up. Go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complicated. Not quite a 1st and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action. 1st and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line.
Cut. 280.
98 to Mike. Let's go.
Go 14.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check.
They'll run here with Freeman. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Alert. Spot that.
Kill.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Run left, run left.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Orbit, orbit.
Good tight.
On third down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Third down from the gun, Dalton. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second-half lead? Throwing again on second down. Dalton, Robert Quinn, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And complete right side to Cook. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this third. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun on third down. Dalton. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Bradley Chubb racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Time to get back into the action. A red zone alert here. First and goal at around the 8-yard line.
315.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Zebra.
Watch 98, watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Huh.
Watch the run. He's coming. We got double up.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 36.
There. Reload. Hey, 0.
Now Wilson. And this is caught by Allen. He's got a Jets touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Jets will extend their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Tight right. 4 down.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is...
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.